A new leak originating from mainland China claims to be revealing all the essential specs of the upcoming OnePlus 6A 6000, the design of which could have already debuted to the world under the guise of the Oppo R15 handset that got announced a couple of days ago. According to the crude specs sheet, which could have very well been based on most of the circulating rumors, the phone will have a 2.7 GHz Snapdragon 845 chipset paired with 6 GB of RAM and 128 GB of native storage, as well as a 6.28-inch AMOLED display with a resolution of 1080 by 2280 pixels up front. Above it, likely housed in a notch, will be a 20MP selfie snapper with an f2.0 aperture. At the back, a dual camera setup consisting of a 20MP f1.7 and a 16MP f1.7 snappers will be making the rounds. A 3450 mAh battery will be juicing up the whole setup. The battery has seen some improvements too, with the size raising from 3300 mAh in the 5T to 3450 mAh in the new OnePlus 6. The OLED screen, which is rumored to be in the new longer format, pack a notch at the top and have a resolution of 2280 by 1080, will be increased in size to 6.28 inches, although that lip at the top will remove some of the space. There's also the latest Snapdragon 845 CPU in the mix, with 6 GB of RAM and 128 GB of internal storage. We've heard that the price of this phone is set to go up dramatically, and with a spec list like this it's easy to see why. The leak also states that the phone will be 7.5mm thick and weigh 175 g, which would be thicker and heavier than the previous model, which makes sense given the larger battery. The source points out that this phone bears a lot of similarities to the Oppo R15, which makes sense given that both brands are affiliated with the same parent company and share production resources. This is one of the ways that OnePlus has achieved low-cost, high-spec phones. We're expecting the OnePlus 6 launch to come any day now, so we'll be bringing you all the news as we find it. While we've been expecting a similar slew of hardware features for the device, we should mention that this particular leak does not strike us as extremely trustworthy. Sure, it seems to corroborate with just about any other hardware leak pertaining the device, but we'll definitely take it with a grain of salt, and so should you.